Welcome back to Whiskey Adventure. I'm Matt.
I'm Vincent.
And today, we've got another sample review quest for you guys. This is coming in from the homie Jamie. Shout out to Jamie. This is Maker's Mark, the Keeper's Release, 2025. And you said this was 56?
56.1, I believe.
They said 0.3.
Let me double check. Oh, right here. Yeah, 0.3. Oh, no,
Look at that memory. Crazy. So good. 56.3% ABV or 111.6 proof. I believe, I'm going off of memory, I believe this is finished with 10 charred American oak staves. It seems like Makers just keeps using the same stave profiles for their releases. I don't know why. The Lost Recipe was like the first one where they actually changed it up. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's this one. It just came out recently. So I'm sure you guys have been wanting to know about this bottle. So that's why we're reviewing this. So let's get into the nose here. So what we got? I mean, Jesus. I mean, it's Maker, so it can't be bad.
Exactly.
Immediately, you're hit with strawberries and cherry. That's the first thing that just hits you in the face.
Not getting much strawberries. I mean, a little bit of some dark cherry with it.
There's a little bit of
getting some cinnamon spice.
A little bit of a toastiness to it, like toast, like toasted bread, toast.
I'm not getting that. I mean,
no.
I was about to say more marshmallowy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think toasted...
There might have been some strawberries right there.
I think toasted is actually, like, toastiness is like one of the notes that they actually put on the barrel. Mm. Or not the barrel, the bottle. You generally don't put tasty notes on the barrel. That would be kind of weird. I mean, kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
Barrel as you go through, as you thief it along.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the strawberries, there's the cherries.
Yeah. There's something else there. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Oh. Maybe some apples? Maybe, just very faint.
Maybe like a red apple.
Yeah, I was gonna say red.
All right. Yeah. Let's get into the palate here. See what we got. Mm-hmm. That's nice.
That is very good.
Definitely cherry.
Cherry.
Definitely toasty. Definitely get that marshmallow.
Get some chocolate on there.
Yeah.
I want to say it's kind of mixed between milky and dark chocolate. It's not exactly one or the other. Mm-hmm. I want to say more like a fudge-like character.
I feel like it drinks under proof. I feel like it drinks closer to the 102 proof range. It's very nice. Very good. We might have to compare this to Heart Release, honestly. Not Heart Release, Lost Recipe. I think, from memory, I think Lost Recipe is better, but...
I think so too, because I think you have the different staves that go with Lost Recipe. And now it's become an impromptu bottle comparison.
You know, that's what we do here, so... Let's compare these noses real quick. Lost Recipe.
Lost Recipe, yep.
Okay. Definitely more oak on the Keepers.
Okay.
A lot more oak. Now I'm struggling to get the fruit. What the hell? It's still there, but it's way lighter.
It's not as dominant as it was.
And I think that's because it's so dominant in the Lost Recipe.
Yeah, Lost Recipe is a lot more oak dominant.
More oak dominant or fruit dominant?
Oak. I still get the fruit on here, not as much, but I get a little more oak on here.
Oh, I'm opposite.
Again, it could be. It just needs to slosh around a bit.
Granted, I'm not getting a ton on the nose of the Lost recipe.
No, I mean I'm starting to get a little more of the fruit notes coming through.
It's 100% lighter in profile though.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go for the palate on the Lost recipe. Okay. Okay. I feel like the palates are pretty similar.
Pretty similar.
Although the Keepers is a little oakier. It's got that toastedness to it.
It's got a good toastedness, but this one also has a nice little fudge note on it.
Okay. Do you still have the thing on your phone? Yeah. I feel like the staves might have been toasted. With how much toast I'm getting on this, I feel like they might have been toasted. I'm gonna add some water while you're doing that. Fun fact, if you're new to the channel, probably are. We don't have a ton of subscribers. Mm-hmm. Lost Recipe was the first review I did on this channel, and it was by myself before Vincent even got here. Ooh. Yeah, the Lost Recipe is way lighter in profile. All right, well, we don't know if they're toasted staves or not, but it certainly tastes that way. Mm-hmm. So let's I think did I add water to your? I don't think I added water to this one. I know I did to mine, but I don't know about yours.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Going on the Lost Recipe here. Yeah. So much lighter. The oak presence is just. Yeah. It's just a completely different level. The oak is way heavier in the Keepers. But it's not a bad oak.
It's not bad. It's not overwhelming. It's nice and balanced.
Yeah. Honestly, I think today I might be liking the Keepers more.
I've been liking the Keepers all day so far.
It is really good.
I mean, I liked it more because I got that nice fudge note on the mid-back palate, and that was really wowed me.
We might have to do a maker blind.
Yeah.
In the future here, we can do. You got the heart release still, right?
The heart release still.
So we can do the heart release. We can do the Lost Recipe. Well, we might have to get some more Keepers.
We might need to get some Keepers on it. I might splurge and buy a bottle of it.
I mean, I think Costco should be getting it pretty soon here for like $60. So.
Oh, sweet. So I think it's all total one price being $80.
Yeah, and then I've got the SE4 PR5 2020 release. We can throw in there as well. So we'll have a 4-bottle maker's blind.
Okay.
And that would be really interesting. If you guys want to see that, let us know down in the comments. We're gonna do it anyways, but if you want to see it,
we're doing it anyway. Screw your comments on it.
Just because I'm curious, you know. But I would not be surprised if the Keepers won, or at least came in second. I don't know if it's gonna be the SE4 PR5. That bottle is incredible. Maybe the best makers I've ever had, and I've had Cellar Ridge.
Okay.
So
yeah, Cellar Ridge wasn't really that impressive to me.
Yeah.
I mean, in a blind,
Lost Recipe is better than Cellar Ridge.
Far better, yeah.
So,
because like I said, for me on the Cellar Aged, I had it blinded against the 46 French Oak Cask Strength.
Okay.
I like that one better.
That's actually another one that I need to revisit because I was not a big French oak guy the last time I had it, but I haven't had it in well over a year. Mm-hmm. And I like French oak a lot more now than I used to. So definitely need to revisit that. I feel like the price has gone up a lot on that guy though. You know, the cask strength one, at least, you know.
Because they started finding out.
Yeah. Yep. Well, But again, you know, makers, I've not had anything from makers that was not like one of them weird store pick.
No, I mean,
stave selection.
I've had a couple of those stave selections. I have the honeysuckle breeze and I have the total wine golden hour. Those are both pretty good.
Yeah, I've had one that I wasn't a major fan of. I can't remember which release it was, but that's the only makers I've had that was not good. You know, even if we're talking about like well whiskeys, you know, like the base makers release.
Yeah,
that's I would take that over a lot of other, you know, cheap whiskeys.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
It's just that cherry note's really nice. You know, it's a good quality whiskey.
Right.
And for right now, I can say that makers can almost do no wrong.
No, they can't. Nothing I've happened to them is done wrong.
Yeah. So, shout out again to Jamie for providing the sample for us. Might be hitting you up for to top that sample up so we can do that blind. But unless Vincent gets a bottle.
Unless we get a bottle, who knows? I just might have a fucking moment.
And shit, maybe, you know, I'm trying to not buy so much whiskey. I'm taking a break this entire month. Next month, we're probably going to be hunting in LA for some whiskey. So make sure you guys stick around for that because that's going to be a really good time. I'm going to do my best to not just like spend a ton of money when we do that. But, you know, you never know what you might find.
Exactly.
But this is really good, guys. If you guys see this around, we're really going to have to compare it to the Heart release, but I would not shy away from buying this bottle. It's still an excellent bottle, especially if you like fruity bourbons, and especially if you really like toasted bourbons, because it's really got that toasted note on it that is really nice as well. So that's going to be it, though, for this video. If you guys have any bottles you'd like for us to check out, let us know down in the comments below. We'll try and find a bottle locally or a sample at least. Give you that review as soon as possible. Or hit us up in the Gmail in the description of this video. You can send us a bottle or a sample, or bring it to us locally if you're in San Diego. Or, you know, hang out, maybe.
Yeah. Have
some pours. And if the vibes are good, maybe shoot some videos. You know, you can join us for a video. And, yeah, that'll be that. But
catch you guys next time.
See you guys later.